So today I'm gonna test out the Cricut Easy Press that I got a while ago. So I'm gonna test this out and see if it works well with sublimation. So I'm gonna do some sublimation printing on coasters. I do have some designs that I've kind of already pre-done, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you the process of doing it. So what you'll need for sublimation printing will be some sublimation coasters. I've got these ones as well here, all packed. So you'll need sublimation coasters, scissors, a little pad to set all of your heat press items on, some sublimation tape, and sublimation paper. Once your designs are printed, you'll want to cut them out to fit your either square or circular coaster, depending on what design you have. When you're also printing your designs, make sure your design is reversed, as you can see with the custard cream and bourbon one. So from here, we're just going to cut out our design. So I'm just going to cut out the design here. I'm going to go for the Scottish Grand one. Which is my most popular design. So I'm going to cut that out. Once your design is cut, we're just going to blow off any little bits that might be on the coaster or the actual sublimation paper. You just want to make sure this is as clean as possible. Lay your design flat down and make sure it aligns with your design. You want to make sure it's perfectly aligned. So once you've cut off your strands, what you're going to do is place it on the back of your coaster and make sure you rub down as fast as possible, like as tight as possible on it. Make sure it's like hitting the edge as well, because you want it to just make sure it's on there solid. Then you want to do the same to the other side. Make sure you tuck it right in there as well. You should only need 2. Should be nice and stuck there. Now we're going to get our little mat and place our design face up on your little bit. So you might want to get it in the centre of your heat press, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my machine on. So I've set my timer for 200 Celsius, so I've set the temperature for 200 Celsius with 60 seconds timer. So I need to wait for it to go up to 200, and then the little Cricut icon will go green once it's ready for me to use. So here we go, and then we're going to press on design, nice and firm. And then release it. It's bubbling a little bit. This can be quite warm, so I would leave this. So the first attempt didn't turn out too great. We had a little bit of an extra white line at the top and at the sides here, but for a first attempt that's not too bad. The detail's really crisp and clear in it. and that's what matters. But what I'm going to do is I'm then going to go off and do another one, but a different design, because I'm going to rework that design, because that one's a little bit off. So I'm going to work on this design here. I've left it at 200 Celsius again with a 60-second time frame, so I'll give this one a press and see how this one turns out. Okay. Ooh, burny burny. Woo! So this one came out a lot better. Ooh, still really hot, so watch your fingers. It's nice little cassette tapes for my friend who's going to start making some pinata work, or turning her pinatas into like other items. So yeah, I think that works out pretty well. I'm going to work on a few more designs and show you the finished results, okay? Okay, so I thought I'd show you some of the final results from the heat press. So we've got this one. Obviously you can see the little line at the top there, and then the little sides where it needs to be aligned properly. That's just because I need to make the background a bit bigger on that one. But that should be easily tweaked. And then we've got this guy. I really like how this one turned out. There's nice spacing in it, and I quite like the white background on it, so this one was quite nice. Then we've also got these little guys as well. They're really cool. So these are like the party rounds. Then I've got my friend's design, which is these, which turned out really, really well, and she likes them as well, so I messaged her, so she's like quite happy with them. Then I've also got my donuts that I did, which are on the round ones. So it's the same technique, but it's just on a round coaster. So we've got this one, so you can see a little bit of like kind of like bubbles in that, and kind of like bits where I've not pressed down on that one. And we've got pink one, again probably needs a little bit more pressure and a bit more time. And then we've got this blue one, which turned out actually really, really nice, so I quite like this one. We've got a pink one and another brown one. So those will be the round coaster designs that I'm going to work on. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a nice day.